Barry, first match over of the Easter weekend, really tough call against Leigh, but you must be really proud of the effort that the guys have put in.
Yeah, not at the moment. I'm pretty annoyed and pretty frustrated at the moment, but I'm sure, you know, when I reflect and look at the game back, yeah, we probably will be proud of the performance. I think, you know, the effort and commitment, we expect all that, but I think the performance, you know, certainly for the whole of the game, you know, some things went on there in that last 15 minutes that were just yeah, very frustrating, but 16-6 with 13 minutes to go. You know, the game could have still gone our way. We're talking about a 40 points to 6 scoreline there, which is unbelievable, to be fair, but yeah, I think on reflection, we'll look back and we'll have some real positives to take out today.
Just before you drew level, they went ahead in the back end of the first half, but it was a real arm wrestle that first half, and right at the beginning I think somebody said that they had about 5 penalties on the bounce, and again you kept on your line and kept defending that line to a man and keeping them out, and it's a big side that's coming at you all the time.
Yeah, we did. You know, the opening exchanges, Leigh had all the field position, they had all the ball on the back of the penalties, and yeah, we manfully kept our goal line intact. We had a try disallowed that looks 100% a try with Brad Brennan under there on the side of the post there in the first half, and yeah, could have been up in the first half, could have been level at least by half time, and then the score after half time potentially takes us in front, and you know, you may be looking at a different result today, but yeah, the effort and the commitment of the boys, you know, we expect that, you know, but we had some very smart performances out there today. Our kicking game was very good, our kick chase was very good. We asked a lot of questions of Leigh's defence and defended manfully. Yeah, it's just real tough to take, you know, when you look at the scoreline.
And unfortunately that scoreline was really lopsided, just really from that last 12 or 13 minutes, and a man sin-binned, and against a side like Leigh you can't afford to go down to 12 men.
Well, yeah, you know, 16-6, and we're in the game, and we're in the ascendancy, field position, Leigh on goal line, and we ended up getting Andy Kane sin-binned, and then before you know it, a blink of an eye, it's you know, 3 or 4 scores later, and the game looks done and dusted, and you know, really flattering look to the scoreline as far as Leigh are concerned. Got to give Leigh some credit. You know, they scored some kick tries there at the end, I think 3 or 4 that they wouldn't have got if we'd have had 13 on the pitch, so credit to people like Ridyard and McNally and Ryan Brealey that they can exploit the fact that we were down to 12 with a kick. Yeah, just an unbalanced look, and you know, that's frustrating from my point of view, but I think on reflection we'll be really pleased with the performance.
You brought in a few different players for probably a first start for a long time in the first team, and you must be quite pleased as to how they've all gelled together, because it could have been quite a disjointed performance with bringing new bodies in. Well, yeah, you know, with the structures that we've got in place, then you know, apart from not as much game time as the others, we expect people to be able to slot in. We had the rotation a couple of weeks ago at the All Goals, and a lot of the players that have come in for their second appearance today had that game under the belt a couple of weeks ago against the All Goals. So people like Mufaro Mufadudu and Ryan Backhouse out there, Mark Castle that came in today. We've got Richie Barnett that came back into the side, and I thought had a very productive game with the ball. Did some real good stuff, and slotted in really well, and showed that we've got an half decent squad. Short turnaround now, Monday, and we've got Halifax away. We've got at least one injury in Jack Leigh being concussed, and therefore he's unlikely to play. So you'll be looking for some place to be backing up in that match as well. Well,
yeah, you know, we have Monday in mind, and with the hooking situation at the club, we've got Matthew Tebb out injured at the moment, so we rotated that a little bit. So George Flanagan rested today, probably a good job, because it looks like Jack will be ruled out. Michael Haley looks like he'd probably miss the game. He's got a groin strain, he had to come off right at the start of the second half. Aaron Lyons just come off with I think a wrist injury or an elbow injury, so we're just going to go down and reevaluate and check all that. We've got people like Danny Morn that were rested as well. We've got Charlie Martin that could well come into the reckoning now for his debut on Monday.
So we'll look forward to that. All the best, and disappointing today, but I'm sure you'll review it and think that it was a good performance overall.
Cheers, thank you.